Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Building Basics, where today I'll take you through some of the new blocks of the latest snapshots for 1.21 and how we can use these new blocks in building. So some of these are quite interesting, so you'll probably want to stick around until the end. Let's start with the most exciting thing in my opinion, tuff. We're finally getting variants to tuff, which is great because now we can get stairs, slabs, walls, chisels, we can get polished, we can get tough bricks, and we can get chiseled tough bricks. I mean, this is a really cool amount of blocks. Finally, we can properly texture tuff using, we can weather it using some tuff stairs, we can make better terrain using this because tuff is a really nice block for terrain, and we can make that more detailed using some stairs. But here are a few things here which you can do. So here you can see we've finally got a brick gradient fully going smoothly from black stone up to stone. Of course there could be some improvement between deep slate and black stone, but you can see this section has been massively improved by the addition of tuff. I mean, tuff has already been used as a way of linking between deep slate and stone, but not in brick form, because now we've got bricks. This sorts out a really nice gradient which will be really helpful in the future. Now, another thing you can see here is we've got the chiseled tough bricks and we've got the normal bricks, and these work really well in a good combination to make some sort of either Greek or Roman style building, at least some sort of ancient civilizations building. I mean, it just reeks of Roman style building. So yeah, this is really good if you're wanting to make a more sort of historical build. And also on the other side here, you can see that the normal chiseled stuff works really well with the chiseled bricks. It sort of does work. I wouldn't suggest using this unless you find a really cool place to use both. But you can also see the top of these. This is a really good pavement if you ever want to use it. And I mean, this could probably be used for some runic symbol if you're trying to do something like that. But yeah, let's move on to the next block. So here we have got the trial spawner, and I mean, you might not think it has many uses. You can see this cool sort of skull design on the outside. I think it's a skull, but this doesn't seem to be much use for it. But you can see here it works really well with sort of skulk, at least in colour. And here you can do a really cool sort of lamppost design. At least it's not lit up, but with light blocks, of course, you could probably do that if you had access to them. Now, here is the crafter, which is this all really cool redstone block, and I mean, this is great for redstone, full stop, but you can also use it for building in one way I've found. But yeah, look at this block. It's got many sides to it. It's quite useful. I expect you could probably use the top for something, but I've used the side, and we've made this really nice cupboard, and you can see on both sides it's just really, really good. I mean, there's been nothing like this before, which has some sort of handle, almost. I thought it's supposed to be some sort of lever, but that works really well as a handle, and I hope they don't change the texture, because this will be really annoying, because this is really useful, for especially like sort of furniture and everything inside an interior, because like we didn't have something like this before. So now the thing you've probably all been waiting for other than tuff, which is copper, and you can see all the new blocks we've got. We've got this waxed chiseled copper. I mean, it doesn't have to be waxed, but we've got chiseled copper, which is really cool. So this looks really, really industrial. I don't know, it's sort of giving me sort of nuclear vibes. And then we've got the copper grate, which looks really cool. This looks really industrial, and I think it's going to be a really big game changer for everything. You can see I've done a really good example using the exposed copper grate, because this looks really, really cool. I love this colour, and I think this will be really, really useful if you're wanting to have some sort of really sort of industrial area. If you're doing like in a survival world, if you have some mob farms, you could decorate it using some sort of platforms using this. And then we've also got doors finally. I mean, I don't think many people asked for these, but these are really cool. I really like sort of the X design. We've finally got sort of we've got some very unique blocks, I have to say. Like, this is really useful, because we didn't have blocks like this before. We've got this sort of almost padlock on there, and I mean, or it could be a handle, it probably is, but I mean, these blocks are really cool. And then we've got the lamp, of course. I mean, I'm looking at the redstone in the middle, that's really, really cool. But you can see this sort of circular pattern is not really common for Minecraft. So this will be a really cool new thing you can use, and you can see all these different variations look great. And I mean, I'd say great job, Mojang. You did really, really well with these new designs. And I think there'll be many things the community will definitely be able to use these for in building. And if you think, actually, that I left any things out that would be really, really useful you could do with some of these blocks, then do tell me in the comments down below, as I'd love to find out some new techniques that you've noticed that you can do. And I am probably going to do another one later, doing all the blocks once we've finally got 1.21, because I mean, this is just a snapshot. There's probably going to be a few more blocks being added, and especially if they're really, really useful, then I'm definitely going to make a video on them. So, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did find it helpful, do click the like and subscribe button, as would really help me out. And comment down below any tutorials you'd like me to do, any sort of blocks you'd like me to look at, because in this series of Minecraft Building Basics, we take things back to basics. So we've done videos on trapdoors, slabs, stairs, what you can do with them, and I'm happy to do like single block analysis if you really want that sort of thing. But just tell me in the comments down below, I'm happy to do anything. So thank you again very much for watching, and goodbye.